He was nearly blind, broken, and living on the streets of San Juan. He shouldn't have survived, but enough people cared that this dog found his way to a new life. We found out his name was Rodrigo. He was a rescue from Puerto Rico, one of the nearly 500,000 stray dogs on the island after Hurricane Maria. All Sato Rescue partners with the Animal Refuge League of Greater Portland to bring some of these dogs to Maine. In fact, I think they rescued over 700 in the last 3 years. Rodrigo was found by a very kind woman named Monica in San Juan. He was dirty and matted and too scared to even eat the chicken she was offering him. Thankfully, Monica never gave up on him. She was eventually able to earn his trust. She brought him to All Sato Rescue, where he was cleaned up and given food and medical care, and eventually flown to Maine for adoption. A news reporter visited the shelter shortly after Rodrigo arrived, and he was part of a Facebook Live.
Rodrigo.
Oh, how cute is he?
He looks a little older, as you can tell. Hi, buddy.
The vet said he was closer to 10 years old. He had heartworm, he had problems with his legs, and he was nearly blind. We agreed to foster him and give him the care he needed. I took him to our vet, who took some x-rays and later called me at home and said, "Are you sitting down?" He then told me that Rodrigo's entire pelvis had been crushed, probably was hit by a car in Puerto Rico. He said it's amazing, really, that he's survived it all, looking at the damage. The first couple of weeks at our house, he slept and slept and slept some more. He never made a sound. He didn't eat much at all. We were worried that he really wasn't adjusting to us or being in Maine. For our daughter Cassidy, though, she never wavered. She was all in from the minute we brought him home. In those early weeks, she spent so much time with him, and eventually he began to show us who he really was. We found a company in New York, The Farmer's Dog, that makes human-grade dog food. Finally, it was a food that he would eat and actually enjoy. We also built him a ramp so that he could get in and out of the house more easily. And when we're outside with him, we have to stay with him because he is nearly blind. When there is no snow on the ground and he has the chance to explore the yard a bit, we were stunned to see that even though he can't walk very fast, he is able to run like the wind. We brought him to the beach a few times, although he was not very interested in Maine's cold water. It took months for him to finally be cleared of the heartworm, and at that point we were given the all clear to finally adopt Rodrigo. For so many years I resisted the idea of getting a dog, and here I was agreeing to adopt a blind senior dog with medical issues. But amazingly, even though he needs daily medications, he needs help getting up the stairs, none of it feels hard. It actually just feels normal. When I look at the photos and the videos of how he was living when he was found in Puerto Rico, it's very upsetting. But then I pivot and think about the fact that it really is unbelievable, the circumstances that had to come into play for this sad, scared, injured street dog to make his way from the streets of San Juan all the way to Maine. But we feel really, really grateful that it happened.